What's going on YouTube? Pistol Pete here. As you see by the title, today I'm going to be reviewing the Warwolf by Shade Indonesia. So Shaney over there, which is the owner and operator of Shade Indonesia, man, he's a really cool dude, really down-to-earth guy. Most of these, really, I mean, we're all like-minded people, man. Most of these designers and knife makers that I've met, we've clicked, got along really, really well. You know, it's all, like I said, we're all like-minded people with you know, it just seemed to click with most of these guys. And Shane's the same thing, man. He's just awesome, dude. This one here is one that he made. He makes, I mean, if you follow Shade Indonesia at all, you'll know the blades are just unique. They're what we call functional fantasy, just badass freaking blades, man. He just makes the sickest fucking blades that, I mean, you'll be surprised. They're just, they look, like I said, they look fantasy, but they're absolutely 100% functional. Hard using knives made with really good steel, good heat treat, good quality products. The handles are amazing. I love them. I love them. I already tested about probably 5 or 6 of his blades, and they're all amazing. And this being no exception. We'll go over one little hiccup that was in this one, but we'll talk about that right now. Let's just get on with it. Show you this thing. Look at this. I don't even get this freaking thing in the camera, man. Look at this freaking thing. That's what they call it, the Warwolf. Look at that, man. It is badass. So awesome sheath, you know, nice strong stitching there. You know, it does open from the front here to slide it out, kind of like a machete style. It does have a strap here. I don't know. This will probably strap more to your, not to your leg. This will probably strap more to your ankle, but it does have a strap if you want to strap it down, or maybe even strap it to a pack. Has a couple here, probably for strapping to a pack, you know, put it through here, or across your back if you want to put something, you know, have it hang on your back. Awesome. Nice little button snaps here. And let's take a look at this blade. Enough with the sheath. But awesome leather. I mean, definitely nice and thick. Definitely high quality sheath. Definitely. Let's take a look at this beast. Look at this freaking thing, man. I can't even get it into the camera. Gotta back up a little bit. Look at this. Man. Perfect. Yeah. That'd be a good, what do you call it right here? There you go. That's gonna be the thumbnail. So, freaking badass. Has this Eye of Odin style hole here. Nice little skull buster or coconut cracker or whatever you want to use it for to bust open. Beautiful, beautiful handles. Look at those handles. I even like how he does that. The little pins to hold this in. Just awesome, awesome, awesome. And the middle one here. These ones here are just hollow all the way through. Just, oh man, just beautiful. Look how he smokes the handle. It's almost like that. I don't even know what kind of wood that is, but you can tell it's like a smoked look to it. I love when they do that with the wood handles. Just perfectly, I mean, for the hand, it feels perfect. Two-hand, you can use this two-handed for hacking down real hard. Well, we're gonna use it. We're gonna go check this thing out. And look at this. Look at this fat ass blade, man. Just amazing. Look how freaking huge this sucker is, man. This is, I think this is around a 15-inch blade, I believe. I will post all the measurements down below in the description if you're interested in all the measurements. I'm not going to go over all that. I just can't wait to use this freaking beast. Look at beautiful hamon they put on that. And mind you, this has been used by like 3 or 4 content creators already. This has already been reviewed and demoed by that. That's why you see kind of scuff marks on it. This thing's already been beat to shit. There was one little incident Scab was telling me about. It looks like they fixed it, but there's one little, see, there's one little kind of a dip here. Again, guys, you know, that happens with anyone. This is 5160 steel, so we know it's strong steel, high carbon steel, and he does his heat treat down. But just like anything in life, you know, you could have a compromise in anything. You can make 1,000 knives and have 1 or 2 that have little imperfections in the metal. You know, it's just not even his fault or his thing. Could have been just that, or could have been the content creator hit a piece that swinging at something a little extra hard. Maybe there was a nail in the board. I'm just saying, you know, there's things that can happen. So there took a tiny little nick in the edge here, and they fixed it though. They sharpened it out. This thing is freaking sharp now. So like I said, that's not a ding against the Shade Indonesia, the company, or the owner or anything like that. That's just, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Now, the only time it gets to be an issue is if you have a shit ton of knives going out and having chips and complaints, then you have to worry. But 1 or 2, it's gonna happen. I've had that with all manufacturers. I've had that with cold steel. You know, I love cold steel. Cold steel is one of my absolute favorite manufacturers for folders and even big blades. And I've had some that, you know, I had some that are amazing, and then I had some that had little nicks in the blade or something. I'm like, wow, that's weird. It took that. All fixable, but I'm just saying there is going to be some that are going to have some issues just because, you know, it happens. Just the nature of the laws of nature is going to happen. But man, look how beautiful this is. Like I said, that beautiful hamon. There we go. Here we go. This way. This is his Shade Indonesia branding there. Nice little hole here if you want to use a lanyard and wrap it from the top around your arm when you're swinging and doing close-up type stuff. I mean, this is definitely not designed for small work. This is designed to chop a head off, man. To chop actually someone in half, man. This thing is just insane. It feels comfortable in hand, especially like that, and like the baseball grip. Man, you're doing some damage with this freaking thing. Just badass. Just freaking beautiful. All right, enough talk. Let's take this bad boy out and chop some shit up. Like most of my videos, we're gonna start off with a can cut and a bottle cut. Let's check this out. Ooh, easy. Now let's do a bottle cut. All right, I forgot to show you guys the aftermath. So it's sliced clean right here. You could see it's nice clean, and then it was hanging here, but my dog pulled it apart. So it didn't go all the way through, but I think that's because the bottle head was the cap wasn't on tight, so a lot of the pressure left through the cap. Couldn't find the actual cap for this Sprite bottle, so that's the reason for that. But all right, let's go on to the actual door now and see. Just take some wax with it and see how it feels. I'm gonna grab this bad boy about right here up close, you know, because this thing's long. But I'm gonna just do one-handed hits with this, and just to feel how it comes down swinging, and the balance of it and the weight, and see if anything comes loose, how the edge holds up. All right, let's see. Get back, buddy. Oh man, you guys seen that? Holy crap! This thing comes down like a hammer, man. Look at that. Oh. You guys seen that? Look at that, man. Just awesome. And you got a lot of control back, you know, even if back here at the thing, it's up towards the guard here. It's pretty controllable. It's pretty controllable. This finger swell. Some people call it a guard because it's like a half guard, or it could be a finger swell, but really good. Watch out, buddy. Get back. I'm gonna chop your nose off by accident. But yeah, look at that. And I'm barely just letting it drop. Literally letting it drop. Man. Awesome. Yeah, no, that edge is looking good. One of my new favorite tests to do is a penetration test. So I'm gonna slam it into the log here and see how far down it gets into this log. So I'm gonna do one-handed first, and then after that I'll do two hands. I'll do this after, but right now I'm just gonna do one hand down. Yeah, that thing has awesome penetration. Let's do that again. One more time, one hand. And then, man, look how it's gonna be hard to get this out. Once I start swinging it hard, one more time. That thing goes in so deep. This thing is just a crazy chopper, man. Look at this thing. I have to put my foot up here to get this sucker out now. All right, I'm gonna use two hands. All right. Oh man, that's in there freaking deep. Yeah, awesome penetration. You know what? Let me back this up a little bit because I do not want to hit the. I don't want to hit the. I have a roof over here for the shed. I don't want to hit it. Jack anything up. Oh, man, what a beast. What a beast. See how straight it drops here? Like an arrow. It's hard to hold this damn thing up high. It's so freaking long. Oh man, that's like an arrow. Ugh. Man, that tip sticks in there nice and deep. Man. And it's a fat, robust tip, if you could see there, if it's picking it up. It's a fat tip all the way to the top, so this thing is just beast, just a beast. All right, I'm gonna do some hard downward throws, but I'm gonna have to change the camera angle here because I need to get more room. This thing is so freaking huge. Okay, let's do some hard downward throws at the log. See how it sticks in. It does have this slant upward here, so I don't know how well it's gonna stick in, but we'll check it out. Oh, that worked. I gotta be careful. It looks like it almost wants to come back a little bit at me. Definitely don't want this in my leg. This would take a huge chunk out of a leg. Oh man, look at that. What a beast, dude. Look at this. Man. Okay, let's do some chopping. I'm gonna see if I can chop this in one swipe down. Yeah, it can do that. Let's try that again here. This is flying everywhere, man. This thing is just a beast of a chopper. That was one-handed. Let's do two-handed. Man, this thing is nuts. All right, I have this one here. Let's give this a chop down and see what it does. See if I can get through it. Man. Easy. All right, and this is some hard old dried wood here. Good job, Blue. Move, buddy. I'll chop you straight in half, kid. Look at this. It's almost bigger than my whole dog's body. Move, buddy. Move. Definitely one you got to be careful with. All right. Definitely an awesome splitter. Definitely an awesome splitter. Just a beast. If you had to do some smaller branch processing, kindling busting here, can it do it? Let's see here. It's so heavy and so front weight heavy that it almost doesn't even, you almost don't even feel it when you're going down. It doesn't feel like nothing. Let's do some feather sticking or just some kindling making here. Oh yeah, it's falling off. This is some old dried shit, but it's working. So one-handed, it's a little tough because it is front heavy, but you can do it. I mean, I'm doing it. A lot of stuff's falling off, so you can see it's falling off onto the log, but you can do it. So, I mean, it's doing it, but I think the easier way, especially with a blade this freaking humongous, is to rest it against your gut or your chest and just do this. Oh yeah, way easier. Way more control. And to mind you, I never claim to be the best feather sticker. I personally am not, you know, and I think for a task like this, you would typically be using a way smaller knife. But if you had to do it, could you do it? And the answer is yes, you could. So it is making the feather sticks there. You can see a few different there, and then good job, buddy. Get back. Thank you. And of course, making the spears. It's gonna be butter because it is, you know, doing all that stuff. You can make your tent spikes, your pit spikes, your hunting spears, whatever you wanted to do. All right, now it's time for one of the things I look forward to the most is throwing. I'm gonna see how this freaking thing throws. It's definitely not a thrower, But oh, I love that fuller too. That thing's awesome, like a reverse infinity fuller, just badass. But anyways, I'm gonna throw this here and see how it sticks. I'm just gonna do like an overhand, just not a half spin, but a just an overhand throw. Make it fly straight. See how it does, because this thing's too long to do a spin. Move, Blue, move, move, move. Come on, doggy, move. Oh, had to make sure the dog was out of the way of that one, man. Look at that. Damn. All right, let's try it one more time. This thing makes me a little nervous because this one isn't mine. This is a lend from Shaney and Scab at Choir Boys Cutlery. Or actually, I'm sorry, Choir Boys Outdoors now. So I definitely don't want to, damage the blade. But I did have to give it a throw because this thing I just want to see if I even can throw this. And yeah, obviously you can. So let's try it one more time. I almost went a little over rotation there, but man, it's stuck in there. And it's in there deep. Last time. Back up a little bit more. Man, what a beast. Flies pretty good. I mean, as long as you get that rotation down, it flies pretty damn good. All right, let's do a little bit of tip testing here and see how it holds up here. Just a little bit. Oh, hear that wood cracking? Yeah, this thing's awesome at penetrating. And you can tell I'm sticking it hard enough because it's holding up on its own. So, all right, let's check out that tip. Straight as an arrow. Straight as an arrow. Okay, that concludes my review of this, take these off here, of the Warwolf by Shade Indonesia. What a beast, guys. What a freaking beast. Edge, you can see, is perfect. I mean, still razor sharp, no nicks, no rolls, no folds in any of the metal. So that little spot there that chipped, I think it was just a fluke. It was just, either they hit something super hard right there, or you got to think, this thing comes down hard. It comes down freaking hard. You guys see when I chop shit. I mean, it's just breaking shit in half. I mean, this thing comes down with force. So you got all that momentum and force behind a thinner edge. So it probably a combination of that and maybe just a flaw in the middle. But other than that, look at this thing. The tip held up absolutely perfect. The edge held up perfect. Look at that. The tip is absolutely straight after the prying and everything else and throwing it at the log. No issues at all with the tip. Just badass. And I probably mentioned earlier, it's a little bit thicker than 3/16. It's not quite a 1/4 inch. It's closer to 3/16. Wood handles are freaking feel super comfortable. No hot spots at all. Perfectly slender enough to get a good grip, baseball style grip or, axe grip on this thing. Just badass. Shaney does amazing work. I love the way he does his shit, man. It's just awesome. Highly recommend Shade Indonesia. If you want one of these, hit him up on either Facebook or Twitter. I know he can be reached on Facebook under the Shade Nation, I believe is the Facebook channel name or Facebook page name, Shade Nation, or just look up Shaney with Shade Indonesia, and you'll be able to find them. And they do have also a website that I think you can go to and email them there. But man, just beautiful. Just beautiful. Highly recommend this freaking beast if you want something like this. Just a freaking war axe, man. I mean, you're chopping shit. Someone called me right now when I was finishing this up here. But anyways, amazing work. Good job, Shaney. Thank you again, both you guys and Scab from Choir Boys Outdoors for letting me review this beautiful ass beast of a blade. Just freaking retarded huge. Love it. My style, perfectly designed for someone like me. Just badass, guys. Badass. All right. Please like, subscribe, and until next knife, gun, or whatever.